Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. Elevator pitches can be used in many ways. The pitch states the problem, the solution, and how to learn more about it. In addition to fundraising, it can also be used in sales. Instead of asking for an investment, the ask goes to purchasing the product. Another type of elevator pitch is the question pitch. Ask a question that leads the user to the answer, which is your company. For example, how can a user gain 2x more productivity in their work? They can use the XYZ product. There's the intro pitch, which you can use to start a conversation or email. For example, how you can gain 2x more productivity in just a few minutes. There's a social media version of your pitch. For example, 2x productivity in your work in just a few minutes. Use numbers in your pitch to incite a reaction. For example, you can reduce your work by 50%. Use metaphors in your pitch to highlight its value. For example, add rocket fuel to your workday. Create scarcity in your product to generate interest. For example, this solution is only available for those in our network. Consider how to use the elevator pitch for your next interaction. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.